So here with me is Daniel Lucas, Director of Publications of Chess Life. And it's one of the biggest American newspapers, of chess newspapers. And that's kind of an honor to talk with you now.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad to talk to you.
So you have a great history, and obviously we're Hungarian, and we're really curious who wrote for Chess Life in general.
Well, from an Hungarian perspective, Pál Benko was until very recently our longest running columnist. He was an endgame columnist for Chess Life for 45 years until he decided it was time to hang up his hat last year. But he is still writing for us. In fact, in the December issue, which will be available the day before Thanksgiving on our website and in the mail for early December, he wrote an article on the Botvinnik system and tied it to President-elect Donald Trump.
Do you know when did you first met Pál Benko at the Chess Life?
So I actually never met him in person because most of our writers we don't come into an office. It's all on a freelance basis. But oddly enough, on my very first day of the job, I was handed Benko's column to edit and work on. So
I'm wondering, how big is Chess Life if you can compare it to other sites or newspapers?
Right. So our magazine has, we print roughly 25,000 copies every month. In addition, we have an additional 16,000 members who are online only and can access our digital edition of the same print magazine. They can also download a PDF copy as well. So there's various options. And in fact, we actually just cracked 90,000 members for the first time in a long time as a federation.
Wow, that's really impressive. By the way, I've seen a lot of people, and what can you tell about the atmosphere of this World Championship, the youngest ever World Championship?
Yes, I'm sorry to keep hearing that this is the youngest ever World Championship because their ages add up to 51, which is 1 year younger than I am, so that's not fun for me to hear, but I'll accept it. It's great having the World Championship back in the U.S. for the first time since '95, and I'll go ahead and tease. I've posted 2 articles about the experience here on our website, uschess.org, so people can go and read more than what I'm just saying here. But it's been very exciting. People are having a lot of fun here at the seaport, listening to the excellent broadcast by Judith Polgar and her various guests that she's had. We have a lot of Chess Life people here. Grandmaster Lev Albert's also a columnist, and he's been on site. Arena Crush has been here. Robert Hess is here. Mike Klein from chess.com is also going to be writing the article for the February issue of Chess Life on the World Championship. So it's been very exciting, and I've been getting to meet a lot of people who are members of the Federation and get Chess Life. It's nice to make that one-to-one contact.
And how was your impression of the first 2 games, and what was the audience's reaction? Was it exciting?
So the first 2 games were draws, pretty workmanlike draws, and they were probably just feeling each other out. The 3rd game last night was very exciting, and everybody here was just completely assuming that Carlsen had the win. And so when Karjakin was able to defend successfully, it was a very interesting reaction to see Carlsen so dejected at the end of that match, and Karjakin just very comfortable about, it's nice to have not walked away with a loss after playing for 7 hours. And now today, everybody's very excited again because Carlsen's pressing again for another win.
Game 3 was a roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster for everybody. I wonder who did you see, or how did, a Norwegian player is playing a Russian player, so how did the audience, who did react in which way? How did people react?
I did not sense anybody was pulling in one way or the other. I think people were just excited to see an exciting game.
Külön köszönet Stipanov Zoránnak, Galambos Szandrának és Korompai Gábornak, hogy segítkezett abban, hogy ez a felvétel és ezek a videók létrejöhettek.